Good. Good morning, friends. Uh, Thank you once again. This is another series of our webinars. This is not a webinar. Uh, this is a Salesforce Job Ready launch program. To just set a preface, we at East Point College of Engineering and Technology, uh, we have created an exclusive department called as Industry Institute Integrated Learning Programs. Under this umbrella, we have 4 to 6 verticals. One is with Salesforce, AWS, Cisco, Arm University, VMware, UiPath. We have all these labs built in our college, and I want to thank complete Salesforce team. This was the first uh, vertical that I started under this umbrella. That was Salesforce. Thanks to complete team of Salesforce for supporting East Point College of Engineering Technology. They have been supporting us in terms of delivering technical training to students, empowering the faculty in terms of faculty development programs, and a lot of other things. We have got great outcomes. Before I want to start up this program, uh, we want to tell you the few things. Uh, uh, since past few years, I've been associated with Salesforce. uh, I was awarded as one of the best educator from Salesforce for doing lot of activities and bringing their programs to at a large scale to student community. Uh, Under this program at East Point College of Engineering, we have launched uh, job ready programs last year also, and we got lot of outcome from this program. May I request Manasvi have a yeah, fine. Next slide. It's a Salesforce Trailhead Connecting brings job ready program. We are launching it for 2021 batch. Next. We have the agenda goes like this. First, it's me. I'll welcome the complete panel here. Then I'll hand over the my desk to Bhanu madam. Then it will go to Manus Kishore. Kishore is the most valued professional of the senior Salesforce developer. Then we'll have a fire chat with Manasvi, where the experience of my students who have got placed in Salesforce ecosystem will share their experiences. We'll also have a little bit of fun at the later stage. Let me introduce and welcome my panel here. Uh, my We have Bhanu Gupta. It's my privilege and honor to welcome her.
Thank you, sir. I'm very happy to be here this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Bhanu Gupta is a part of the most amazing team at Salesforce. She is tasked with preparing students and early job seekers for their future career in the Salesforce ecosystem that has projected over 500,000 jobs in India. She has been in this space for over a decade and has almost 2 decade experience in the IT industry. She loves spending time with her family when she is not traveling on work and enjoys gardening. Uh, More than this, with my experience, she's a great human being. She loves to be with student community. Whenever she comes on the floor, I really see the amazing energy she creates among the student community. Thank you, Banu ma'am. I think thanks for supporting us for all the activities what we have done. In case if we have got some outcome, some tangible outcome from the Salesforce program, it's because of you and your team. Thank you so much, Banu madam. Next, we have Manas. We have Kishore. Kishore is the most valued professional of Salesforce. Kishore has almost 6 years of industry experience and currently working as Kishore, please say hi to us.
Hello, hi.
Thank you, Kishore. Great. uh, Kishore has almost a brief introduction about Kishore. Kishore has almost 6 years of industry experience and currently working as senior Salesforce developer. He's a 3x certified holding app builder, admin, and PD1. He's a Salesforce MVP. MVP stands for Most Valued Professional of Salesforce, organizer for the Salesforce world's largest developer group of Bangalore, worked across different platforms on sales, service community, cloud, and Einstein. Spoken in various community sessions. I think is very, very hot on social media. Closely working with student community in Salesforce to bring awareness on the platform and the opportunities on Salesforce. With wholeheartedly, we welcome Kishore for this session. Thank you, Kishore, for your time. And I want to just add up one thing about Kishore is that uh, he, whenever he comes to my class, my college, he creates so much of energy, and the fun he creates among the crowd is something amazing. Hats off to you, Kishore. Probably I feel in case if I've got some very strong outcome from my Salesforce vertical in my industry institute integrated learning programs umbrella, I give full credit for you because you are the mentor, technical mentor for uh, all my events that happens at East Point College of Engineering Technology. Thank you so much, Kishore. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it is like again, the mutual support from you is very important. So because of you, we all did amazing results last time, and we hope we are going to get some brand new results this time and make a new record for East Point. I'm excited.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
taking your time. We have another panel member on this year. We have Manasvi. She's the program coordinator, Trailblaze Connect at Salesforce. She is our single point of contact from East Point. Manasvi, I want to give a just brief introduction of Manasvi. Manasvi is a part of Trailblazer Connect team at Salesforce. She joined Salesforce in July 2019 and has been handling student programs for Salesforce India, APAC region. In her current role, she manages various initiatives for students and early job seekers in collaboration with government education partners to enable them with Salesforce and make them job ready in the Salesforce ecosystem. She has been into learning and development and talent management all throughout her professional career for almost more than 10 years. And she has worked with organizations like Godrej Industries, TCS, QT&T Singapore. In her spare time, she loves to paint and spend time with her daughter, friends, and family. It is. I want to tell you about Manasvi. Whenever, probably when I don't get Bhanu, when she is busy, the first point of contact for me is Manasvi. At any given point of time, even after the office hours, if I call her, I think still very easily with so patiently she responds to us. Whatever the credits we have got or some value addition that happened to my student community because of her very calm nature and replying to the student community. Thanks, Mansi, for being with us. Thanks for your time and supporting us for all the events of Salesforce here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Namaskara to everyone. And it's my pleasure to be on the session today and a lovely panelist. Like we have a lot of students from East Point joining in, a lot of fun side which is coming in, and eager to meet you all. So thank you, sir, once again for this opportunity.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, Before I start up, I want to bring to the notice of all the people. Uh, we have a great inspiration person for East Point Group of Institution, our founder chairman, Sri Venkatpati ji. He started with a school and he built a big empire called as East Point Group of Institutions. Uh, his philosophy is something education plus humanity. with this philosophy, brought education into the as a business model. Today we have plenty of education institutions under this. We have a medical college, pharmacy college, we have uh, higher education, we have engineering college, all these things. Because of him, I think today we are all earning our bread and butter because of him, and a lot of families are dependent on him. I welcome on his absentia because he's no more now. Let his inspiration and his blessings will always be there on us. I also welcome our chairman. She is watching live today, Rama Devi Madam. She is our chairman of East Point Group of Institutions. Madam, welcome you, Madam. I also welcome two dynamic CEOs, trustees, Mr. Pramod Gowda and Mr. Rajiv Gowda. This new generation has taken a paradigm shift in the way now the education services will be done. They understand the game now, and they're keen about bringing a changes in education services, what they are going to deliver at East Point College of Engineering. Thanks to both of them, whatever today I'm doing all these programs because of their support. I thank you and welcome both of them for this program also. I welcome my complete teaching fraternity, and not at the last or the least, I welcome my student friends. I always tell my students as my friends. I always treat my students as my friends. All my student friends, welcome to this program. You all know Bhanu, Mansvi, and Kishore. Kishore is very, very acquainted to more than me. The people are very, he's very acquainted to my student. People speak much about him. Okay. Thank you all once again. Let me hand it over to Bhanu. Over to you, Bhanu, for the next session. Thank you so much, one and all. Thank you watching us live on Facebook and YouTube. Over to you, Bhanu.
So before we begin with Bhanu, it would be great if you can share your journey with us.
Yeah. The journey started. Can I have the slideshow, please?
Yes.
Yeah. The journey started a year back when Bhanu wanted to launch the program at East Point College of Engineering Technology. Before I joined there as a principal, we started the initiation with the DataRight. DataRight was a client of Salesforce. It's an Australian-based company. They had few requirements for the students. So we started a 1 week training program for our students. And just for 1 week, I think we were able to place around 6 students at that moment. And the journey started from there, and plenty of activities were done. Kishore came in, was as a mentor for us. He came, I think I have one photo over there. He started an event called as Salesforce Go. We were able to pull in many number of students to come on to the Salesforce Go event, just bringing the awareness about the Salesforce programs and their complete Salesforce ecosystem. And after that, we wanted one full-time faculty and full-fledged training program under our umbrella Industry Institute Integrated Learning Programs. We started an exclusive training program. First, we started with admin profile with Kumar. Kumar was an ex-employee of Salesforce. He came and delivered 5-day training program for my students. We targeted for both CS and IS at the beginning. Then the excitement increased for all my students. Then this excitement percolated or penetrated into the non-circuit branches like mechanical, electrical, and civil. And there was a demand that came from the other departments. So we launched the program for even other branch students also. So again, we brought Kishore for a 1 week training program. exclusively for non-circuit branches. And we see that even non-circuit branches, today we have one of my student who got placed in Salesforce ecosystem, nowhere related to computer science stream at all. What I want to tell you is that uh, uh, today it's a multidisciplinary world. And today, the world is completely moving from degree-based education system to the skill-based education system. If you have skill, right skill, specific skill, you are there into that company. Okay, so we have few students who also got into Salesforce ecosystem, even though they are not coming from the computer science department. And we had a great program. We participated on a TDX. The target given by Bhanu was that, sir, I wanted maximum of students to complete the Salesforce journey. There was a trail mixes, 6 trail mixes defined by Salesforce, and we wanted the students to actually yeah, can you just zoom the pic, Mansi? I think someone has messaged me. Yeah, fine. Uh, uh, in this trail, if I point it out, 6 trail mixes were supposed to be completed. We targeted the student. We trained the students on to complete the all the 6 trail mixes, and we were able to give 25 students to attend the TDX, where there was a career fair, and in that 6 of my students got placed. And this is one big thing that has happened from our end. This is a journey what we have. We look forward to give Salesforce skills to as many students as possible, because there is a huge requirement of Salesforce, a job requirement in the Salesforce ecosystem. This is our journey of Salesforce at EPCET. Thank you so much, Manasvi, for reminding me, and I had forgotten these slides. Over to you, Manasvi, once again, so that you can. I wanted Bhanu madam, will you take it forward from here? Yeah, Bhanu, over to you. Thank you so much.
Welcome, everybody. I'm really excited to be back here today. This is, a wonderful opportunity for us. And as Sir was saying, it's, always a pleasure to come back and connect and interact with students. And I always look forward to this opportunity. I know that things are now different. There is a new normal. We're all dealing with this around us. There is some disruption in our lives with the pandemic going on right now. We are in lockdown in Bangalore. I'm based out of Bangalore as well, by the way. This is my city. I'm born and brought up here. So I'm very, very attached to this place. I'm also, you don't get fooled by my last name. I am a Kannadiga. So I speak very good Kannada if anybody wants to speak to me in Kannada. But that apart, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Bhanu Gupta. I am part of the Trailblazer Connect program at Salesforce, and really excited to be here. This is a program that is designed to empower and skill students and early job seekers with job opportunities, with all the skills that they require to become job ready. So this is a very interesting program. We ran it last year as well, a different form of it called a Student Journey India. We ran that last year. And this year, the Job Ready India program is version 2 of it. It's even better and even more exciting and fun to make it more relevant for you all, to prepare you all for your first career, possibly in the Salesforce ecosystem today. And that's what I'm here to speak about a little bit. But first of all, I would not be, doing my duty if I do not thank the management of the college. Thank you, the entire management committee. I think Sir mentioned that a few of the trustees and the chairman, and they were on the watching live. So thank you so much for inviting us, for inviting Salesforce and my entire team here. Thank you for inviting our community member leader, Kishore as well, and he's an integral part of all of our programs, especially anything that we do with East Point College. So thank you for having us here. And of course, sir, thank you, Prakash sir. We've been working together for a while now, and he's again an amazing person. So I think a lot of credit for this industry integrated program that he was speaking about. Kudos to him, and congratulations, sir. I think you have also figured out the formula of bringing all these amazing industry opportunities to the students, right, still while they're in the college. So you are preparing them for industry relevant skills, preparing them for more success ahead. So it's not just giving them knowledge, but also giving knowledge which is relevant in today's industry as per industry's expectations. So thank you, sir, for having us, and congratulations on this webinar series as well that you have kicked off. I think it is the need of the hour in this pandemic situation, where students are now able to get access to these kind of programs right in their homes. From any device, they're able to log in and they're able to get connected to these programs. So amazing initiative. Thank you so much. And let me start off. I think Manasri is giving me a hint that we need to move on in the interest of time. So I'm going to be speaking to you all about three things. And we already went through the agenda, what we have planned for today. I'm going to be talking a little bit first about, first the basics, like you're seeing on your slide on the screen, on who we are and what we do. And next, I will be speaking about why Salesforce, because that's important. I'm not sure how many of you know what is Salesforce. If you do know what is Salesforce or you don't, put that in the chat. I see a lot of people saying good morning. So put that on the chat if you say, yes, I know. And if you don't know, just say, no, I don't know about Salesforce. So I'm also going to be speaking about why Salesforce. And then I'm going to be speaking about specifically about how do you get connected to this program? What is this program all about, and where and how and why you can join on this program that Sir was speaking about. Then you're going to hear, of course, from Kishore. He is the MVP from the Bangalore Developer Group. He's the group leader, and this is the largest developer group in the world for Salesforce across the globe, right? So he is again an amazing person. You should definitely make use that he's located in the same city. He's also from this state, and I'm sure he's more than happy to groom and mentor and take a lot of the students under his wings, like he did last year as well. The program, again, I would definitely give credit to Kishore, who was the mentor for this college. And we saw such a great response and results and success, again, because of having Kishore to be mentoring himself and doing all the hand holding and all the advice, right? So I think, thank you, Kishore. Having you back here is again amazing. So again, I'd just like to thank everybody. And again, last but not the least, I need to thank the students as well. So thank you so much, students, for being here this morning. And I hope you all enjoy the session. And keep it interactive. I'm going to keep asking you questions. So I see some yes and some saying nope, not a clue. So so stay tuned, and to know more about what is Salesforce, what is the program all about, and how can you get connected to this amazing career opportunity. So with that, let me start off with who we are and what do we do. So what you see on your screen right now is our core values. So 21 years ago, when the company was first started, we started with these 4 core values that guided our business on how we work with our stakeholders. So trust, customer success, innovation, equality, all these things are very, very important for us. These values are the foundation of Salesforce, and they've inspired us to improve the world around us. So what is Salesforce? Let me just talk a little bit very quickly about what is Salesforce. This is, so for years, we've been talking about the 4th industrial revolution, right? All of you know what is the 4th industrial revolution. We are saying that in today's world, everything is now connected. All our devices are connected. There is when I was in college, Bluetooth itself was a big deal. Where I heard that, from your phone, you could possibly, or one device, you could possibly switch on your, your fridge, or do some fridge setting changes, or get your microwave to run, or turn the lights on and off in your homes. So now it's gone even beyond that, right? So there is a lot more advancement in technology. So this is a platform for companies to manage their customers' data and information. So Salesforce is a CRM platform. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. As you all know, there can be no business without a customer, right? So customer, you would have also heard customer is king. So customer is very important for businesses, and our customers who are Salesforce customers buy Salesforce to manage their customer data. And they need to work in a very integrated manner. So if they are doing marketing campaigns, they're doing sales campaigns, if it's the finance department, all the different groups and teams within an organization need to be connected and have a one single view of the customer. So this platform allows that, gives you those insights about the customer, their buying patterns, their likes and dislikes, so that products can be improved, their services to their customers can be improved. So this is what this is all allowed by Salesforce platform, and it's got all the latest technology integrated into it, like artificial intelligence, blockchain, voice. You'll all know about Siri and Alexa, right? So we also have voice on Salesforce, very similar to Alexa and Siri, where salespeople working on this platform don't need to type in notes. If they've gone for a customer meeting and they come back, they don't need to sit and type like how I used to. I was also into sales and business development at one point in time in my career, so that is not required. As soon as they're out of the meeting, they just use voice and they dictate all their notes about their meeting, and it just gets stored, right? So it's there as an account information, as meeting notes. So all this is there as part of the technology integrated into the platform. And when you are learning this platform, you have an opportunity to learn all these latest technologies as well. So it's an amazing platform, and I would definitely recommend that you start getting curious. Go back, look. There is a lot of content about Salesforce. There's a lot of content about this platform. So start understanding what this platform is a little bit more. And for companies, this has not been easy. The data, next slide, Manasri. So the data used to be siloed, it used to be disparate, it used to be located in different places, and companies were often disconnected from their customers because they didn't have this information, right? So imagine your college, for example, trying to run a program or trying to run any kind of initiative without having information about their students. It would be nearly impossible, right? So something very similar. So customers are very, very key for companies, when they need to run programs, initiatives, or to even just be profitable and successful today. If they are not successful, if they are not paying attention to their customers, there is no way that any business would survive or succeed. So we all know that. So this platform allows that, and it's an amazing tool. Next slide. So this is the Customer 360, where I was saying that all the different departments that you see there, whether it's the service, whether it is sales, whether it is the marketing division, commerce, all of this is now integrated, and you get analytics with this, and the platform has mobile, blockchain, AI, all of those cutting edge technologies that I was speaking to you about. All of this is now available on the platform, and it's a very secure platform, and any company can, whether it is a startup or if it's a large enterprise, can use this tool for their customer management. So it's an amazing platform with a lot of possibilities. And because of this platform and its incredible offerings, Salesforce has remained the number one CRM for 6 consecutive years. Right, so a lot of good that has happened, and a lot of interesting things that has happened in the last 21 years for this organization. So why Salesforce? Next slide. So as you can see here again, we are there pretty much in every industry. You can see all the different brand names there, whether it's McDonald's, Starbucks, Amazon.com, if it is an e-retailer, anywhere where the customer is really critical and they need to have that kind of interaction and information about their customers, you see that brand there, whether it's Adidas or I'm just trying to see all the ones, the eBay, right, that you all would recognize, Walmart, Macy's, all these companies use Salesforce to manage their customer information. So what this has created is, in fact, we've done some research on how many jobs we'll be asking for the Salesforce skill set based on all this demand, based on all these companies using our product. Right. So, but let's begin by talking a little bit more about the talent opportunity in this ecosystem that all these companies and brands that you saw on your screen. So what is that talent opportunity that, these companies, our partners and customers creating? The demand for Salesforce talent will grow to 4.2 million new jobs by the year 2025. And this is as per the IDC report. So you can again Google this report. And so let me just repeat that again, 4.2 million new jobs in our ecosystem by the year 2025. And specifically to India, there's going to be more than 500,000 jobs that is going to be available in 4 years' time. So this means that there is a lot of opportunity for students to start getting skilled on this technology and start getting ready for these opportunities. There's a big gap between what our partners are expecting, the numbers and the new talent that we are required in this ecosystem, and currently what we have. So there's a lot of demand for talent. So which means that you as students can start getting ready, learning this technology for good career opportunities once you finish your graduation and are ready to enter the job market and the workforce in our country, in our state, right? So we know that we need to work together with our partners and customers to bring new trailblazers like yourselves, students, into our ecosystem with a particular emphasis in building a diverse workforce that reflects society around the globe. So we are very, very keen to make this as a diverse workforce. So we like including especially girls, and anybody and everybody from various backgrounds. So like Sir was saying, it started off with computer science, but then now even non-computer science students are looking at this. So if you're in mechanical, you're in civil, but still you think you have a flair for logical thinking, critical thinking, problem solving, and you think you can, you want a career in IT, and that's the way forward for you. I would definitely recommend starting off on Salesforce because it is so easy to use, and that's what we are going to be sharing even on the fireside chat. I think we have a student who is from the mechanical background, and he went on to do this program last year, and now he's working in a Salesforce related. He's working on Salesforce technology in our partner or customers location. So I'm not going to reveal too much, but stay tuned for more information on that. So what are the different roles that this is creating, right? All these different, this 4.2 million jobs, and then all these different companies, what kind of roles are getting created? There are many, okay? There are multiple roles that are getting created, and we don't want to confuse you too much, but very specifically, what I would like to, stick to today is the administrator role and the developer role. So these are the two roles that we recommend for students, especially if you're starting off in IT as your career option. These are the two tracks that you can look at. If there are non-computer science students who don't know coding or don't enjoy coding, then I would say go the Salesforce administrator way. You can just by clicks, drag and drop, declarative learning, you can learn and become a Salesforce administrator. And we have the Salesforce developer for all you guys who like to code, all the kids who like to code and who enjoy coding, then Salesforce developer is your way. Apex is what you use to code on Salesforce platform, and that is something that you're going to be learning as part of this program. So a lot of exciting stuff, right? And if you're interested, you can also check out all the other different roles that are available as a career option at this link that is there on your screen, trailhead.salesforce.com/career path. You can take a screenshot, or we will be sharing these slides with your college anyway, so option is yours, but do check out all the different other options as well that is there. Architect is something that you can look forward to in the long run. If you're interested in that, we can ask Kishore to spend a few minutes speaking about what is the architect role like, then consultant role, business analyst role, and if there's anybody who's thinking of going ahead after your engineering to do business MBA, you could also be looking at marketing careers. You could also be looking at service careers, sales careers. So all these are different options that are there, to prepare you for a job in the Salesforce ecosystem. And we'd love to have you to come and join and become a new trailblazer with us. Next slide, please. So how can students learn Salesforce skills? How do you begin? Where do you begin? Next slide. Let me start by the platform itself, right? This is where you primarily will be spending a lot of time learning all your in-demand skills. You're also going to be earning resume-worthy credentials, and you will also be getting the opportunity from mentorship right into employment. So all this is possible once you sign up on the Trailhead platform. Many of you may have already signed up, but if you've not, we will share the steps on how to sign up, and then we will ask your college to share this information on a spreadsheet so that we can track your progress and also get you signed up to the program. So again, stay tuned. Reach back to your faculties to find out how you can sign up to this program if you don't know about it and this looks interesting for you. Another important data point that you'll see on this slide is 1 out of 4 learners on this platform get a new job. So all you have to do is just sign up for this program. And there is so much of fun, interesting things that you do along the way that you will naturally get successful. Just stay with the program is what I would recommend. And the fun and interesting way, now you might say, what is that, ma'am? How is learning fun, right? So how many of you, again, I'm asking a question that I would love to get feedback. So post your ideas on the chat, or just say, it's me, or I have. How many of you have thought that I wish learning was as fun as playing a game on the computer? Right? I know I thought when I used to play games. I don't anymore. I don't find the time. But I've always thought, I wish it was as fun as learning, as playing a game. So that's what Trailhead does, right? Learning on Trailhead is really, really fun because you have levels, you have badges. So just like a game, you clear levels and you earn points, right? When you're playing a game. And then you go and you brag to your friends saying, oh, I wish you brag to your friends that, dude, I cleared level 10, or, I've cracked this really difficult level, right? So that's pretty much how it is on Trailhead as well. There is gamification on this platform. So it's super fun while you're learning. So you crack levels and you move on. You have to finish a level and then you move on to the next level. There is hands-on experience as well. I'm seeing a lot of comments saying it's me and me, and yes, right, I hear you. And that's what's fun about this. So we are, again, the pandemic again has created this opportunity for us, right, where we have moved away from the usual chalk and board kind of learning, and we've gotten into now digital ways of learning. So this is a great opportunity for you to explore and start getting ready for this career. So you crack a level, you get a badge. You crack a difficult level and you get a super badge. And that's what I think would be very, very interesting for you to focus on those super badges and crack those super badges. That is really, that's when you can get bragging rights. You can go and brag to your friends and classmates saying, I cracked the super badge. And once you crack the super badge, please help your friends as well, because Salesforce really believes in giving back and helping and community learning. And that's something that we are going to be talking more about as well today. So that's the fun part about the learning that I was speaking about. And what better way to do this, right, where you can learn in a fun way, and it's also going to be preparing you with a skill to become, which is going to get you a job by the time you finish your graduation. So that's, according to me, a total win-win combination. So if you want to win and be ready for a job offer by the time you finish your graduation, do check out Trailhead and do check out this program. So the 2 tracks, without confusing you, once you join into Trailhead, you'll see there is a lot of content there, and we don't want you to get lost in the woods with all this information. So we've created curated content, 2 trail mixes for you. One is the admin and the other is the developer track. So both these tracks have got modules and supersets, super badges, like I was telling you, that you need to finish first as the first step to the program. Once you're finishing there, it's not enough, right? So now you have to, once you've got your background, your information, you've done your projects, you still have to now go ahead and be ready to face an interview. And again, in the chat, I want to hear how many of you feel you are today ready for an interview. I want you to say, I am, or say, I am not yet ready, or I need help. How many of you feel that you're ready for an interview, a job interview today? Are you confident to speak? Are you confident to create a resume for yourself? Do you think you're ready? That's my question. So send me comments. What do you think? How many of you think you're ready? And how many of you think that you need help? Because okay, great. I see Amrita saying, I need help. Thank you, Amrita. So next, after you finished your, basic technology learning, thank you, Hira. She says she needs help as well. So we have these career readiness webinars, which are next as second step. After you've learned the technical, information, you can then start getting ready on your soft skills. You can start getting ready on your communication, on building your resume, reviewing your resume with, experts like Kishore, who have, participated in interviews, who hire students like you from colleges. So all these people are available from the Trailblazer community, and they are also available as Trailblazer mentors. So you can also sign up for the mentorship program, which is for a month. You can spend time with somebody from the industry to just help you groom, understand what are the opportunities in the Trailblazer community, and what kind of jobs are available. How do you prepare for your career? And again, just what is expected from you, for example, as in a developer role on a day-to-day basis, right? What will my job look like? Is it going to be a fun job? What are my growth prospects when I join? All of this you can ask and share while you're on the mentorship program. And once you you're finished with your learning, once you're done with your career ready webinars, your resume is ready, and then your mentorship is also done, you can then attend the virtual career event that we plan for you. And there I feel that you will be completely ready, having completed your project and your learning, and then finished all these webinars, your soft skills webinars, and then the mentorship program. You're now ready to face the interview. So you can also do a few mock interviews. I know we did that last year as well. Kishore was very, very actively conducting mock interviews to prepare the students. We can also ask some of your seniors to come back this time, right, who have faced interviews, Salesforce interviews. They can come back and groom you and help you to prepare for your interview. So that's all that's being planned for the future as part of this program, so that you are prepared 100% before you go on in front of the interviewer, so that you are definitely prepared for success. right? So that is what the program is all about, and I'd like to see more and more students joining up for this amazing program, because I think we have thought about pretty much everything, right from what the content should be based on what the companies are expecting when they hire students, right till mentorship, soft skill, and then finally the virtual career fair. I'm saying virtual this year because of the pandemic. We've gone virtual. I'm going to be talking about that a little later as well. Let me not skip my slides. So speaking about mentorship, this is where you can get all the details about the mentorship, sfdc.co/trailblazer mentorship. Like I was saying, this is a month-long cycle for job seekers to meet up with their mentors, and these are some of the suggested things that we have put there that you can do with the mentor. Get your resume reviewed, get career guidance advice, ask questions about the Salesforce ecosystem, and then prepare for an interview. And any other support that you need, you can ask your mentor, right? So also, please, when you're signing up, just remember to sign up as a mentee, right? So Kishore would be the mentor, for example, but you're a mentee. So a lot of students end up making that mistake and sign up as a mentor, but you can become a mentor once you finish the program. Like the people on our panel today, they can become mentors now to you all, but please remember to sign up as a mentee. Next slide, Manasvi. Great. So another big part of this program is the Trailblazer community. And this is a place where you can engage with our global community of Trailblazers, because everything now has gone digital. Everything is now online because of pandemic. You can sign up on the Trailblazer community page and get access into all the different events that are happening across the globe, right? So it's no longer that you just sign up and go to Kishore's event in Bangalore, but you can attend virtually any event on that page. You can learn because they are running sessions on Salesforce technologies. So I think there is something coming up on marketing, I think, with Marketing Cloud, I think. So Kishore can talk to you more about that. It's a great place for you to connect with other students, other trailblazers like yourselves. It's a great place to have fun. They have a lot of fun over here. I've seen some of the best friendships happening here at this community, and then also they give back. So they, again, if there is somebody who needs help on Salesforce in this community, and you're doing good and you're doing well, you can always volunteer to give back and teach someone else or help someone else if they are stuck. So this is the whole Trailblazer community program, and we'll have Kishore talk more about that in a bit. And career fair. So I said I will speak a little bit about the career fair. So this is a great place to meet with the employers of our ecosystem. Once you have completed your journey, your learning journey, the two paths, you can choose any one of them and complete one learning path, the admin or the developer. And you finished all your mentorship and your webinars on your soft skill and everything, and you're ready, we will call for students to attend this, and we may even pick because India tends to be a little, we tend to have a lot of people. So sometimes we have to put a gate saying this is all that we will take and work with, because even in Trailhead DX, which was an in-person event, next slide, Manasvi, this is the Trailhead DX that happened last year. As you can see, we all met in person here. And you can see students receiving their offer letters, interviews happening on the left side of your screen. And we invited or allowed only 100 students to attend this event. And I want to again congratulate East Point for having the maximum number of students coming in from Bangalore. So congratulations on that. And I really hope to see that success repeat again. And we are here to help you. We are here to support you in any way. Manasvi, Kishore, and I, and our entire Trailblazer community and the Bangalore Developer Group. Kishore, I'm promising on your behalf, but I know that you would not leave any stone unturned to help these students and make them successful. And of course, we have your seniors as well who have already walked in this path and have been successful. And they will be able to guide you. They will be your guides. So you will not be doing this for the first time like they did. For them, this was the first time they were doing. So they had to navigate everything on their own. But this time, you will have your seniors standing by you, cheering you to the finish line. So it's really going to be an amazing journey if you sign up on this and choose to be part of this program. So just very quickly, just mentioning a few of the companies who showed up last year. You will also see some of these names as companies where your seniors are working today: Eternus, Daysworks, Nagaro, TCS. These were some of the companies who came for the event last year. We had many more, but we did not want to crowd the slide. We just picked the ones that would be relevant for this group, especially with your seniors working in these organizations. We've just put some brand logos there, our partner and customer logos there. So we will be having more companies coming for the event this year. And with that, I'm going to close my my session, or my information that I had to share with you. I wish you all the very best, and I hope to see each and every one of you. I think there is more than 300 people here who are attending this session today, and I really hope each and every one of you choose to come back and be part of this amazing journey and walk along with us, because I am definitely excited to do this success all over again with Prakash sir and your seniors. We're really excited to have you on board, and I hope you are just as excited. Again, thank you so much for inviting me today, inviting Salesforce and my entire team here today. I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much. Kishore, over to you.
Hello? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry I was on mute. So what I'm saying is like, thanks Bono for the lovely introduction, and then talking about Bangalore community. It is like one of the best vibrant community I can say. I've seen many communities, but Bangalore, yes, we are the world's largest, as everyone knows. Uh, the thing how I started is with Salesforce is like, one morning, one of my friend called, and then we went for an interview, and then luckily I went into it, and then he did not. And luckily again, so that company placed me into Salesforce. I did not know about that. I thought like, okay, it is sales. People are like doing, we have to sell something, or we have to go sell products, nothing like that. Then I spoke with many of my seniors with the same organization. Luckily, they helped me again. And then I came to know it is not a sales job. It is like pure hard coding development job, or it is pure hard coding admin job. So you will love it once you see it. So I am sure many people from here who have been learning Salesforce, they're excited. They're like on top of many things, where they are learning new technology, and then on edge technologies as well. So yes, this is about me. You can connect with me in if you have any questions, you can just directly hop on to Twitter. It is Kishore BT. Else you can hop on to Insta. There are many students who are not in Insta, so that is why I created Insta, because of you guys. So I'm not there in Facebook, so you can connect me in Insta. It is kishore.bt. So yeah, next slide, man. Yes, so Bhanu said it is like more of Salesforce, how to learn, what to learn, where to learn, right? So it is like Salesforce number one everywhere. And Trailhead, it is free content, fun way of learning, Trailhead. And then you have so many roles, that is architect, that is consultant, admin, developer. There are so many roles for you. But yeah, so to achieve all these things, you will have to sit, read, or you will have to sit, prepare for your Salesforce career. But on top of it, there is something called community, right? So if you are stuck somewhere, if you are feeling like you want to know some more in-depth knowledge about some products or any clouds, then you are happy to come and then join Trailblazer community. So there are multiple ways of contributing, and there are multiple ways of learning as well. So the learning starts from like developer forums, or say YouTube, so or even help. Trailhead is also one of the best platform for learning. And then for contribution, if you know Salesforce, if you know bitten pieces of Salesforce, then what you can do is, you don't want any external people to come and give you a requirement to learn, because there are like tons of requirements which is flooded in success.salesforce.com. So that is a platform where you will learn. There are like requirements, questions who are stuck in there, and then people start putting their questions on that forum. So you will have to answer it. So if you get a best answer, then you will have some points, and you will be there in the top 15 leaderboard. So one is that. And second one is, if you are a developer mindset, you know most out of it, a developer Apex, or you want to learn development, then go to developer.salesforce.com. So that is a place where you will learn more of development skills, any questions or any queries where you will help the people to solve their business problems. So that is a place where you can contribute and then learn there as well, in developer.salesforce.com. So there is one more thing called Stack Exchange. So Salesforce. So that is a place where it is like you get more of technical with development and technical with admin as well. So both the places you will have more in-depth literally the questions, the scenarios, functional requirements to be helped there. So there are so many people who can help you. I haven't seen anybody doing this, any community, any company doing this vibrant in a way of answering it or helping others. So now, Trailblazer community, yes, you can have a local community in your region. If you're across the world, you can see it. You can make the use of your local community. Go there. If you have a presentation to talk, if you have a skill to represent, then please ask your leader to join there, and then you can speak over there in the local sessions. Else, if we have so many tons of new sessions, I mean, like you have more new contents, no more new clouds to learn. So we give you an opportunity to learn, sit from home, as this is a pandemic. So sit at home and then learn it. So that is one way of doing it. Bangalore is known for in-person events, because our in-person events are most lovely, and then we are like most fun-oriented sessions we have. So Bangalore is known for it. So yeah, there are so many ways you can contribute in in-person event as well. You can help the group leaders, and then you can connect, you can network with other employees who come there. So there are so many opportunities where you can grab it on the in-person event. So yes, do attend it. You can have more learnings and more fun over there. How do you join it? Yeah, you have their Bangalore community group. Go to trailblazercommunitygroup.com/Bangalore. So you will have developer group, whatever the group you're interested in, either it is like admin, women in tech, B2B, B2C, so B2B. So there are so many groups where you have uh, where you whichever the group is interested, then you can join there. And yes, do follow us on Twitter. It is like SFDGBLR. I request you to join Twitter and then make most out of it. So you can just make it happen. I mean, like, you can connect with many of the trailblazer community people across the globe. I have seen them. A couple of years I was just talking to them virtually, but when I went to Dreamforce, so I spoke with many of them who were virtual. So I did not feel them like, okay, I don't know this person. When you're virtual and then when you're talking to them virtual and when you're meeting in person, that bonding is something really different. So I love that. So Twitter, yes, I request you all to do join that. Follow all the Salesforce handles, the people who admire you, people whom you think like you want to be them like a role model in the Salesforce platform. Yes. Next. So the advantages of community, you can win loads of swags, and then you can have more engagement with community people. So the top one, the first one is like we had a marathon, a 5K marathon with a tie up with Wipro guys. So yes, we did it one of the best way. We almost had 250 to 300 people, 250 people across in this event. And the second one is on the top right. We had one of the best session from sessions at Salesforce community. So we had it on Copado days and then in tie up with community event. So we had almost like 500 people joining this. And the bottom, it is again a college. It is Ambedkar College, which is like houseful. Everybody's like interested to learn what is the new platform for it. And the bottom right is this is one of the best event which we had conducted. We almost had like 800 people joining the session across India, across globe as well. So there are people who joined from many places, Singapore, and then they came to just to attend this event, 2 days of event. So these kind of events will make you learn more, make you engage with new people, all those things. Next. Yes, the top left is again, we are seeing this is a college from Telangana or Andhra. It is a KL University. And then the next one is we have, this is again North India, GLA. And then there are a couple of universities, there are a couple of colleges where I have gone there and then I've spoke with them and then I'm helping them literally. So either it is in WhatsApp or in success community or even in person. So whatever the queries they have, they just come up and then they let me know like I'm stuck here. So if I am busy, for sure, if I am busy, then I'll ask someone to help them for sure. So I've done it a couple of times. So don't hesitate to just ping me anywhere, either it is like Twitter, Insta, anywhere you can DM me, and then I will be there to help you guys. Next. Yeah, this is one of the best video where I can see what Trailblazer community is all about. The audio is not available. Again, guys, this is pandemic, right? So we are testing out all the possibilities where we can deliver great content to you guys. So if there are any issues, then please, uh, uh, I request you all to stay here and then learn more out of it. That's it.
Listen to the journey what Bhanu ma'am had with the students. So I would like Bhanu to speak about your initial interaction with these lovely students and what was your story with them.
Yes. Oh, okay, sure. Mansi, you'd like me to introduce each one of them. So yeah, I had this amazing opportunity of visiting your college last year before the pandemic, of course, where we were still allowed to travel and go into campuses. And I met these amazing set of 4 people here. I met a lot of amazing students, okay? But these 4, I have a little bit of a story to share. And that's what I wanted to kind of, just let you know how endearing it is and why I enjoy coming back to colleges. So Varnata was a student group leader last year. We still had group leaders at that point in time. And she had started off the journey, but she had not completed. And we were giving away these jackets, the Trailblazer hoodies, if you remember, Kishore, those black Trailblazer hoodies. And we were giving them away to the leaders. And on the arm, it read leaders, community group leader, I think. So
Yes.
we wanted to give one to Varnata, but Varnata had not finished her journey. And we gave it to her on a promise that she made that she will complete her journey. And I said, I'm giving it to you as a loaner, and it's yours after you finish your journey. And she did. She pinged back to me after she had finished her journey, and she said, Ma'am, I've now earned it, and it's now mine because I've finished my journey. So that is the kind of dedication that your seniors have had to this program. That was your student group leader last year. She's amazing. I really, really like seeing young women like that taking the lead. So I'm really very happy to have met you, Aparnata, and thank you for coming back today as a panelist for a fireside chat to share your experience and journey with the students. Rahul, again, I remember him, this tall young gentleman. I'm going to say gentleman because it is so nice to see you young people all getting ready to become, this amazing human beings coming into our workforce, right? And you are going to be blazing trails. You are going to be doing amazing stuff in your jobs, in your roles, and, just in your communities, right? So I remember Rahul again hanging around in the back a little bit, but I think he had a question and he stepped forward, and then I remember interacting and he coming forward and asking some of his questions as well. So I clearly remember Rahul as well, a little shy, but also coming forward to ask questions. So again, thank you, Rahul, for coming back to the fireside chat today and sharing your journey. Christy, again, while I was like on my way out, Christy, again, I remember him stopping me and saying, ma'am, I am not even from computer science background, but this program looks interesting for me. Is this program for me? Do you think I can crack it? I'm a mechanical student. Do you think I can do it? And I said, yes, absolutely. Because today, if you go in and you Google Salesforce and Trailblazer community, you'll hear so many great stories of people coming from theater background, coming from, and Kishore can share experience here as well, coming from theater background, coming from background of, BA and arts, and then they have now, gotten onto an IT career because the platform looks so easy and interesting to learn, and they've started having making their careers. So, Christy is an example right there in front of you in your colleges, in your college, and I share this experience as well. Christy's example as well of a mechanical background student completing an IT, learning an IT platform, and today doing a job at Daysworks, having a career in IT. So if there are any of you who's passionate about this, get in touch with Christy and find out how he cracked it, right? Christy, thank you for being back here today. Vignesh, again, very shy. I've not personally interacted with him. I'm really looking forward to hear his story. And, I think Manasvi is going to do a great job of having this fireside chat. More like an interview session. So I'm sure you're going to get some amazing story out of Vignesh as well over there, Manasvi. And certainly next year when we come back, we want to have students similar like, you are who are in the audience. We want to invite you onto the panel and share your story as well with your juniors going forward, right? So with that, Manasvi, thank you for allowing me to share my, little bit of a story introducing each one of them. Thank you so much, and have a lovely session ahead. I'm definitely here watching, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun going forward. Sorry, I think Christy is from electrical, not mechanical. My bad. Sorry about that.
Thanks, Bhanu. So that was a lovely, in fact, storyline with all the students, how you interacted with them first. And let's go deeper and let's see. We'll just see how who is Varnata. You all must be knowing who is Varnata, of course. So here comes Varnata Singh, and I would request Varnata to switch on your webcam. So she is of course the final year student. She is a Salesforce trailblazer, a freelance content writer. She is a Trailhead ranger. She basically headed the Salesforce student community group, and she believes in giving back to the community. Of course, she is a photography enthusiast, loves to paint and enjoys cooking. She is also a social media influencer and a blogger. So recently, she has basically completed all the formalities, and she has started working as an associate business analyst with Baseworks Technologies Private Limited. So welcome Varnata to this fireside chat, and
Thank you so much.
so all of you must be knowing Varnata, and we are all eager to hear you on our fireside chat. And you can always on her profile, her Twitter ID, and you can go and check out her profile. Thank you, Varnata.
Thank you.
So the next panelist we have is Rahul Upadhyay. Welcome, Rahul.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Rahul is also your senior. So he is the final year student from computer science, and he is also a Salesforce certified administrator. Wow, and a grade 3 guitarist. So of course he is also a trailhead ranger. So that's really great, and he believes in smart work, I think, rather than hard work. So yes, so of course we have to do smart work, and he loves to explore the unexplored places. So I would like to hear from Rahul. Rahul, which are these unexplored places which you went and which you have explored? If you can share some names or few, which are these places?
So, ma'am, it all started when I was in school, and yes, my first trip was night trip, and that too, my bad, but I didn't inform. I only informed my brother, the elder brother, but I didn't inform my mom because I knew she wouldn't allow me.
Okay.
So at that time, I went my first of all night trip, and I was in school, and I went to the Skandagiri, which was actually banned.
Okay.
But I believe in adventure, so we, like, with a group of friends, we went there, and that was actually the most adventurous trip because at that point of time I was small and I didn't know much about the world. But yeah, I wanted to visit. I somehow wanted to go, so I went there. Then I keep exploring all the, like, mostly nature places in and around Karnataka. And yeah, so due to pandemic, I'm not able to travel much, but definitely I had a plan, like every month or every 2 months I'll be visiting, since this is my last semester. But due to unfortunate some of the reasons, I couldn't. So maybe I can extend it after the pandemic, but surely I'll be visiting some of the places.
So are you traveling virtually, Rahul, now to these unexplored places?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'm keeping the track of everything, and
Perfect.
all the
Okay.
places over there. So yeah, so once it gets over, I'll visit those places.
Superb, superb. So we would seriously. So I was just keen on you, on asking you what are these unexplored places. So now I got to know. Okay, these are the unexplored places where mom doesn't know where you are going, right?
Later, I told,
Okay, okay. So be safe. Basically be safe. Take care whenever you go, or maybe whenever you go and explore kind of these adventures. So that's great to hear from you, Rahul. So you all can note down the Twitter ID of Rahul, and you can also check out his profile URL. And Rahul has got he has been placed with Eternus Solutions Private Limited, and he has started working as a trainee with Eternus. Next, we have the most exciting Christy Sampson. Christy Sampson, can you switch on your webcam?
Uh,
Yeah. So,
Hello, ma'am. How are you? How are you guys?
I am
Hello.
fine, Christy. Hope you are also fine. And Christy is also your senior, and he's into the final year into electrical engineering. So this time I'm correct. Christy, sorry for that. And he is also a guitarist. He is baller, and he thought Salesforce was selling products. So that's cool, Christy, and I would like to hear from you too. And he's currently working with demo projects, and he's an associate developer at DaysWorks. Oh, he's a cool guy even in summer. So how cool are you, Christy? Like, what's that cool mantra so that you can tell others how to be cool?
Just
Okay,
being calm in every
okay.
situations.
Okay, okay, just be calm.
Just
That's a great thing. That's a great thing. So, Christy is has been placed in DaysWorks Technologies Private Limited, and he has superb. So he's working as associate Salesforce developer. So all of you, you can quickly note down Twitter ID of Christy, and you can also go and visit his Trailblazer ID. So, welcome, Christy, to the chat today.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Christy. And last but not the least, we have lovely Vignesh. Vignesh is also your senior, and he's pretty chilled out person. Wow! So all are chilled out over here on this panel. I think super. So that's the spirit, and I want you all to be chilled out, not to take any tension, not to be nervous, and we'll just keep this chat exciting. So Vignesh also is a trailhead ranger, and he likes to help non-IT students. Wow. And he is a coordinator of the department Forum Athena, and he has also volunteered to organize many workshops. He likes to read, travel, cook, and do photography. Lovely Vignesh. So lovely to hear that. And he has got offers from the two amazing companies, Persistent Systems and Nagaro. Super. So we have these lovely students from East Point College today, all they'll be sharing their experiences with you all, and they'll be motivating you. So they'll be inspiring you. So just stay tuned to listen to them all. So welcome you all once again, Varnata, Rahul, Christy, and Vignesh. Lovely to have you today morning, and let's begin. Okay. So, okay, let me start with Varnata. Hi, Varnata.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to come here and speak.
Thank you, Varnata. So, we would really like to hear from you. How did you get into Salesforce, and what motivated you to get into Salesforce?
It all started with a boot camp which was organized by my college, and wherein we had Siri and Kishore come in for the workshop, which was a normal workshop of introducing Salesforce and what is Salesforce all about. So it was almost 8 months back, wherein we attended that workshop. And on the end of the workshop day, we were given a task, small task, like you have to build something on Salesforce, like an app, small app, which is related to your college problems, like if you need to build an app for anything in your college. So that was the scenario which was given, and we built I think we built a canteen app wherein people can rate their food, whichever they had on the menu and all that. And that's when it came into my mind that this is where I have to build my career now. And I don't know what motivated me. Since then, I have never given up. And today I'm working as a business analyst at Daysworks.
Oh wow, what a lovely, in fact, graph right from start to till now. So that's a lovely journey
Thank
in
you.
to Varnata. So once again, congratulations for getting
Thank you so much, ma'am.
offered to the programs of Salesforce, and keep the spirit. We'll also listen to Rahul. Rahul, what about you? How did you get into Salesforce?
So I think Varnata has already said the starting point, but for me, it has been a successful, beautiful journey. It all started 1 year back when principal sir brought Salesforce to our college, and I don't even imagine like I would be working on a Salesforce if there was some other principal. So thanks to Siri Kishore sir who hosted the first webinar for us, and it was really very productive one. And from there, I started getting the interest. We used to sit. We already had our department lab just for the people who actually wanted to work on the Salesforce. So we all came together, we all started working together, and we used to solve each other's problem. We used to assign ourselves the task, and we used to do it after the school college hours. So that is how it all started, and the journey got excited when Bhanudas ma'am came to our college. So, and at that point of time, yeah, we got to know like we have to get into the Salesforce somehow, and the deadline was very near. So in fact, I started sitting in front of the system. I started working on the Salesforce for around 8 to 10 hours without having food, not because the deadline was near, but yeah, I enjoyed working on Salesforce each and every second. And so that's what it how it started. And later when you ma'am and Bhanudas ma'am, when you guys arranged webinars like Employer Connect and then soft skills, then resume building, that was totally worth it. Like we needed it before the interview. So when we entered into the TDX, we were actually ready to give the interview. And yeah, thanks again to you both for giving us such a awesome opportunity. And again, thanks Salesforce for giving us a $200 voucher. Like that really helped me a lot. I actually cleared my certification, and I think I made a little difference into the Ohana. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Rahul. In fact, we all should thank Kishore because he is the most integral part. He has been mentoring you also. He is the front end, and we all are trying to help you, assist you. So, thank you, Kishore. A big clap to you. And yes, he is the most integral part of this process. Yeah. Yeah. So next question goes to Christy. Christy, the same. Like, how did you get motivated into sales? And being from an electrical background, so I would really like to listen to your story. What motivated you, and how did you do it? Christy, are you able to listen? Hear me? Okay, I think he's frozen. He'll come back. Till then, we'll listen to Vignesh. Vignesh, what about you? How did you get into Salesforce?
Yeah, I think the beginning was pretty same for all of us. Hello, is it audible now?
Okay.
Okay, the beginning was same for all of us. I think my college organized this boot camp on basics of Salesforce, and I think that's what all it started. And it's funny looking back to that point because the only reason I joined that boot camp because I was not interested in going to our normal usual classes. But I think we have this very old saying, right, that the wrong train sometimes take you to right destination. I think that was pretty much true for me. After that point, the journey was pretty linear, pretty straightforward. I went on to blazing trails for months. I completed my student journey trail mix, and I had this amazing opportunity to work with a live project for Cloud Paradigm. And then there was TDX, the event. The hype was over the roof, and I got offered by 2 companies there. And after that event, I started mentoring some of my juniors, and that's pretty much how it's been till now. So it's simple. Yeah.
Okay, great, Vignesh. So I'll catch up Christy once he's back, and let's go to Varnata. Varnata, I know you all have done the Student in India program successfully, and just wanted to understand how was your journey and which were the easy modules, which were the difficult, how did you crack the super batches? Can you tell something about the journey?
To say in one word, the journey was very beautiful. I mean, I can't express that in words because it was like full of learning, so much of learning, in fact. And then we had so much fun on the TDX day, the first day where we did not learn anything, and it was the next day when we had our interview, and we were so scared that oh, what's going to happen tomorrow? We all had fun today, and we reached home at 1 a.m. And we were like, what is going to happen tomorrow? Because we had to reach there at 7 a.m. And then there was no time to brush up our every skills and whatever we learned. So we just went there thinking that, okay, at least something or the other thing we will crack because we have learned so much from so many months. And the easiest modules, it was not easy, like it was the normal modules which were there. And it was like data security, data modeling, and user permissions, and all those things. They were quite easy and interesting, and they were my favorites. And I really didn't like the reports and dashboards. Till now, I don't like it. And then I have started learning development as well. So now even the ethics part was my favorite now. I never thought that I can become a developer as well. Even when I joined Salesforce, I joined as an associate developer, and then I was shifted to business analyst. But then I am handling the developer issues as well. So yeah, that's
Wow,
all pretty much it.
that's superb, Varnata, and that's lovely. So we have Christy back. Christy, can you speak to us?
Yeah, hello, mom. Hi, guys. Sorry for the delay. I had a
Yeah,
network issue over there.
yeah, no worries. We have Christy back, and the question for you was, being from a non-IT background, electrical engineering background, how did you went into this student journey India program, and how did you? What was your overall experience? So, how did you crack the technical modules? That's the most important question which I want to ask you.
Yeah, initially, I didn't know what was Salesforce at all because I never attended a seminar. I just wanted to go for it because they had given a free attendance for it. So just I went for it so I can get attendance for it. So I started joining the classes over there. And initially, I was struggling over there to check all the objects. I was struggling initially. After 1 week or 2 weeks of the class, I was able to cope up with the Salesforce, the object, the review of it. Then started completing the student journey. Then, yeah, I was not so good at the development initially, and now also I'm not so good at, but I can able to manage. I can able to manage things. Yeah, this is it.
Perfect. So, Christy, I never knew that the free attendance could be a motivation to take up this program, and that's really lovely to hear from you.
Yeah,
And
free snacks, free internet also.
okay, so
And one
that's
more thing, we were not allowed to write assignments if we complete our student journey. Our assignments were exempted. That
wow.
was one more thing which we
So
did.
that's a great motivation. We should all thank Dr. Prakash so that Dr. Prakash sir, so that this motivation goes on to your next upcoming batches also. And thank you, sir, once again for this motivation to all the students. So that was lovely, Christy. And yes, the next question I'll ask to Vignesh. Vignesh, what advice will you give to your fellow batchmates? Like, okay, to join this journey or to join this program, what is your advice to?
Um, I'd say it's pretty much straightforward. You have a very well curated trail mix. I think it just begins with very basics to understand the platform, what the Salesforce is, how you can work with it, and very simple in simple steps and easy words. I think you don't have to put a lot of effort. You just have to read through those documentation once, and you'll understand the entire thing. And I suggest them to go through all this trail mixes, or if they have any problems, just contact us. We're just a text away. And if they want to get into the Salesforce ecosystem, I would highly suggest them to do it right away from tonight, from tomorrow.
Wow, wow. So that's great advice coming in from Vignesh. You all have to start learning from today. So amazing, amazing. So the next question goes to
I have a
specific.
point to speak.
Yeah, Christy.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the non-IT background. Anyone can join this Salesforce thing. and it will be like you can learn from scratch. There is a source for it, and you can do it.
Sure, sure. Thanks, Christy. So we would love to hear advices coming in, especially from you because you are from a non-IT background. So that was a lovely advice. And in fact, I'll go to the next question to you. That you being from a non-IT background, how do you feel? That what are your current career plans in Salesforce? That would you like to take up Salesforce as your career?
Yeah, honestly, it's a good career path I have chosen. It. I can move forward for it. I can see a future in this career, and it will be like a good one for me. I think so. I am able to learn many things over here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So, also would like to listen from Rahul. Rahul, what are your career plans in Salesforce, being from a technical background? So, how are you
Uh,
planning to move
yes,
on?
yes, ma'am. So I have already planned my career plan. So as you all know, I am done with my certification, administration certification. So I already contacted Kishore. I know he is being a very amazing mentor, and not only me, even from different parts of the globe, people are saying that. So it's actually true. So I already pinged him, and I wanted to know how do I start from the development side. So he gave me some of the roadmap. So I'm already onto it, and I actually do it every day. And my plans are going to the developer side, and from the developer side moving on to the architect.
Mm,
So that's how I want to move on. And with that, I'm planning to do my certification. So once I'm ready, once I'm good to go, then I'll be giving my PD1 certification, that is a developer one.
amazing.
So that's how I'll go on.
Great. So you have truly motivated all the students here to go ahead to take batches, super batches, then go ahead with the certifications and just climb the ladder. So there's no stopping for
Yes,
that.
so I would just like to add, like juniors, if you guys really want to do, then first of all, Trailhead is free of cost. Anyone can access it, and please don't go for the badges or the points, because it really doesn't matter during the interview. But you should have a knowledge about that. If you are having so much of for a Trailhead ranger, then you must have a knowledge about that. And with that, we also have a community. Like, it's the best so far, and whatever guidance you want, they are ready to help them anytime, anyone. And with that, we also have our mentor Kishore. So in a short, if I would say, you have a very good time, and even in the upcoming time, we have a large number of recruitments. So it's a high chance to grab all those opportunities before it's too late. So I should say, like, yeah, please go on and please start trailblazing. And if you guys need any help from me, I'm ready to help anyone anytime.
Perfect, perfect. So that's a good point coming in from Rahul, that don't focus on just grabbing the badges. Be very thorough with your concepts so that if you have your concepts clear, you can actually crack any of the interviews. So super, Rahul. So thank you for this. And yes, I would come back to Varnata. So Varnata, whom do you want to acknowledge your success?
I would do injustice if I tell only just one person, because from my childhood, I would like to give a big thank you to everybody, because that's how I grew up. So first of all, I would like to thank my parents for always motivating me and empowering me in whatever I do. And then Prakash sir, he is like from whom my Salesforce journey starts. So if he was not there as a principal in our college, I don't think we'd be here. We would be live on the session and sharing our journey. And then, of course, all the mentors, Kishore, Tina ma'am, Rashmi ma'am, they were like throughout our journey helping us in taking the baby steps to reach here. And of course, all the teachers, my department, and each and every institution.
Wow, that's lovely, Nata. So I would also like to ask Christy and Rahul, whom do you want to acknowledge? Like, this is a pure live forum where you have the golden chance to acknowledge the people in your success, people in your path. Yeah, going to Rahul.
Yeah. Hello, mom. Like I would like to thank every. Yeah.
Sure, Christy, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me take part in this journey, including my parents, teachers, faculties, everyone, friends, and thanks for my mentors. Yeah, that's pretty much. Thanks for everyone giving this opportunity for the professor. Yeah,
Sure.
thanks for the mentors too, mom.
Thank you, Christy. Rahul, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. So at first, I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Prakash, sir. So without him, I don't think so. As I said, I wouldn't be working on the Salesforce. And with this motivation, he was already like every day he was ready to motivate us anytime. Whenever we used to lose hope, he used to come to our classes and he used to tell us to go and do Salesforce. He used to give us internal marks, assignment marks, just to work on the Salesforce. So I think he's the best person to whom I can congratulate and like I can thank him. And then again, Kishore sir, like because of his mentoring, each and every day he used to query my doubts, even during the late nights. He used to give me the instant replies. So yeah, definitely I would give him the credit. And then to you both, ma'am, Manasvi ma'am and Bhanudas ma'am. So because of your webinars and thanks Bhanudas ma'am for arranging the mock interview. So that definitely built the confidence in me while attending the interview. So that turned out into a success, and I got placed into the company. I got an offer letter, and then my dear ones and my friends, even the little contribution made a great difference in my life, into my success. So yeah, I would like to thank. In a short, I would like to thank everyone.
Thank you, Rahul. And I won't leave Vignesh. Vignesh, whom do you want to acknowledge for your success?
I would like to thank my friends because I'm not the guy who's very comfortable at talking or anything related to talking. So these guys always motivated me and made me the person I am today. So thanks to them. And Tina ma'am and Rashmi ma'am and all the faculty coordinators, I personally know how hard they work to keep this show running, and not just for Salesforce and for AWS, RPA, and everyone. They deserve a shout out. And then to Kishore, Mansi ma'am, Bhanu ma'am, thank you for trusting us with our community. And finally, to the man who made it all possible, I wouldn't even have my job, but I wouldn't even be in Salesforce if not for this man, our principal. So saying just thank you, I don't think it's enough for what he's done for our college. So I'd say I promise him that even after graduating, or no matter where my career takes me, I'll always be part of this community. And if he ever needs me or any of us, I'll always be there for this community.
Perfect, Vignesh. So a big applause to the entire management of East Point College of Technology, and they are really doing a great job. In fact, in terms of everything for doing, motivating the students, helping the students, assisting the students to perform their best. So that was a lovely session till now, and
Manasvi, have a point, Manasvi.
yes.
Yeah, I like to thank myself because if I didn't have motivate myself, then I wouldn't be able to do it. It belongs to others also.
That's the most important, Christy. You have to motivate, you have to recharge yourself so that you get motivated to do anything in life. So anything is possible, nothing is impossible, basically.
Self-motivation.
Self-motivation.
I have
So,
one more point. I would like to thank even the Trailblazer Connect, without whom we wouldn't be here for sure. And on the TDX day also, I know how Bhanu ma'am, she motivated me. And the last time when she came, I don't know what she did in our college, but we were so focused for the student journey in India that we got it. Like 25 students went to the Trailhead DX and 7 of them got the office. Thank you so much, Bhanu ma'am. We can't say thank you in just few words. It's like, I don't know. We are thankful to you. Thank you, ma'am.
thank you. And last but not the least, I know that you all have been placed with the topmost companies, and I would like to hear the success mantra. If you would like to share with your fellow mates, how did you crack these interviews? So let me start with Vignesh first.
Okay. Think I was volunteering for teaching some of the students at that time after completing my student journey. I think that helped me in every way possible to attending my interviews. That gave me enough confidence. I was repeating the same concept to a lot of people. So I didn't have to, particularly go and prepare for the interview. I just have, this webinar, this workshop, to kind of help me to prepare my interview. I say this, when you learn something, try to give it back, try to teach someone the same thing, and it helps more than anything.
Perfect. privilege. So thank you for that lovely advice or a message to the students and sharing your success mantra with the students. We'll go to Rahul next.
Yes, ma'am. So this is how I got into the Eternal solution. So first of all, we had externals going on at that point of time.
Okay.
So yeah, we had to schedule everything in a perfect way so that we are not stuck into the externals also, because even that matters to us while graduation. So I started preparing at least 1 hour a day. I already walked onto the Trailhead previously, and we used to, as Vignesh said, like we used to help non-IT students, and from there I used to revise myself also. So I used to get updated each and every day. And yeah, I I also used to spend at least 1 hour when I was at the home, just to get prepared for the interview. So I used to jot down all the points, all the required points which was necessary during an interview related to the Salesforce concept. And my getting on, like during the day of TDX. So as I said, there was multiple mock interviews. Then resume. We like they were experts to seeing the resume and verifying the resume. So I went through all of them and I got the feedback. And my first interview was itself with that Eternus, and it went out so pretty well that I got an offer letter then and there, a spot offer letter. So yeah, that was like really, I was really very happy at that point of time. I couldn't stop smiling at that point of time. So this is how I prepared myself. I used to give at least 1 hour for the Salesforce, even during the externals time. So if you're really passionate, if you really want to get into the Salesforce, then anyhow you will be start giving time. So that's what I believe.
Perfect, Rahul. Thanks for sharing your success mantra. I'll go to Christy next. Christy, how did
Yeah,
you
hello,
crack it?
ma'am. Yeah, we had a demo interviews given by Bhanu Gupta, and we had some friends who had helped me for the interview. And I would like to personally thank my demo interview. Who took my interview? His name is Sham Nair. He helped me to understand my like skills, what you need to do in the interview process, and of course you need to improve your soft skills on your technical skills when you're going for an interview, and this will help you to crack your interview easily.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
So that's really great to hear you, Christy. And last but not the least, let's ask Varnatha, how did she crack the interviews and get featured at TDX? Wow,
That
that's wow.
was that was unexpected for
Wow.
me as well.
Fun fact, yeah.
So mantras, it's like nothing special, but then focus on learning first of all, like just your skills and whatever you learn every day, and make every day as a new learning curve, and that's when you will know what is happening. Or else, if you touch Trailhead after 2 months, you won't even remember what you learned 2 months back. So learn every day, little, and remember that what you're learning. Just don't mug up and go behind a ranger badge. I was the slowest among my batch to become a ranger. I was, I think, the last one to become ranger after I got placed in days work. And so learn whatever you can on the Trailhead. Trailhead is the best platform to learn and to give back to the community as well later when you learn. And then second, be a good communicator. So that's what I brushed up during my placement training, soft skill training. And my soft skill trainer always told me, be a good communicator. And then stay confident in the interview so that you can easily crack the interview. Even if you are not sure with something or you're not sure with some questions what they have asked, but if you stay confident and answer, that's when you get a plus point and get a chance that you can crack the interview very easily. So yeah, that is my mantra, which I worked on and I got it.
Super, super. In fact, thank you all for sharing your secrets or maybe kind of tips and tricks to all your fellow teammates. So amazing to hear you all, and we would be winding up this session. I know we don't feel like leaving, and we just feel like listening to you all. But we have to end this fireside chat with a lovely game which I'll be playing with you, and it's called the best performer challenge. So I know that you all are super, super, super talented apart from your routine engineering work, engineering studies, routine jobs, and everything. So I am going to ask you to perform anything. So let me just ask one by one who are talented in what area. So let's go to Vignesh. Vignesh, may I know your talent apart from your technical skills?
Oh, I'm really talented sleeper. Huh.
Okay.
Uh, I do photography, I do travel, I read, and I love to cook.
Oh, so you love to do photography and you love to cook. So what challenge should I give to you? I'm just thinking you can't obviously cook right now. So okay, let me give you a challenge where you can just grab quickly 4 to 5 food items from your home, and you get 2 minutes and you have to click photographs of these each item placing anywhere. So it should be a kind of innovative photography. So go ahead, Vignesh. Your time starts now. So till then, I can just chat with Varnata. Hi, Varnata.
Hey, Manasi.
What is your talent?
I love traveling. I love cooking, painting, and make good coffee.
Okay, so you can't. Can you make coffee or you can't? You can't travel. You have to travel virtually. You can't do cooking. So painting. Wow. So that's really great. So okay, Varnata, I'll not ask you to show your paintings. I want you to do a live painting, for everyone, and you get 2 minutes now. Go, go get ahead and do the painting. Perfect. So Vanata and Vignesh are gone. Let's wait for them. Oh, now comes the turn for Rahul and Christy. Christy, what's your talent? What do you want to perform? Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I would like to perform a guitar solo.
Sure, sure, sure. So let's mute everyone, and then we can listen to Christy, or let's be quiet so that listening to Christy would be awesome experience. Christy, go ahead. So we all need to judge. Please
Yes,
be
Manu.
ready with your votes, and we will be voting all of them. Who's the best performer? Wow, Christy has brought in a guitar. All the best.
Yeah, thanks, mom.
Just don't know. 1, 2.
Okay.
Awesome, Christy. These all performances are going live, so you need to
Yeah,
start working
sure, mom.
right now. And thank you once again for participating in this live performance challenge. Oh wow! So we are ready with Varnata. Varnata, can you show your drawing to all the audience? Wow, she's drawn 2 roses, and that was an awesome performance from Christy. We have 2 already done. We have now next Rahul. Rahul, what would you be performing?
Is there any way to skip out, ma'am?
No, there is no way to skip out at all.
Then I would go for the guitar if I have no choice with the
Oh,
song.
so So will you sing or will you just play the guitar?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. So let's listen to Rahul. Rahul, you are live. Rahul, you are on mute.
Is it audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. तुझसे ही तो मिली है राहत, तू ही तो मेरी है चाहत, तुझसे ही तो जुड़ी जिंदगी, तेरी यादें हैं कुछ अधूरी, सांस आधी है कुछ है पूरी, आंखों में है कैसी ये नमी, मेरा मन कहने लगा पास आके न तू दूर जा, छूने दे होठ मेरे जरा सपनों में अपने बसा. That's it.
So Rahul, why did you want to escape? It was such a lovely performance. Yeah.
I wanted to give at the first time itself, but I had no choice, so I played some.
You all four are super talented, and we will just wait for Vignesh to finish off this challenge. Vignesh, can you show your photographs? How will you share the screen? Okay, so, yeah, so should I stop sharing?
Understood from the webcam.
Yeah. Can you make Vignesh as the presenter? Okay, you have it on the mobile, Vignesh. Okay, great. We are able to see. What's that, Vignesh?
That's brinjal.
Brinjal. Okay, you're holding it in your hand. Wow. Okay, next. What is the next food item?
This my specialty. Okay, can you see this?
Yeah, what is it?
That's coffee, and that's Maggie, and that's onion, and that's one chili.
So what are you going to make out of this? Coffee, Maggie, onion, and chili. The rare combination, Vignesh.
The coffee is separate and Maggie is separate.
Okay.
You don't mix it.
Coffee separate and Maggie separate. Okay. Perfect. So you have any more photos to share?
If I can share my screen, I can show you some.
Okay. Yes, you can. Can we have the backend team to let Vignesh share his screen? Okay. So till Vignesh brings up some photos, we had a lovely, amazing challenge today, and in fact, lovely. So Varnata, can you show your photo, your painted pic once again?
This is now.
This is the roses which Varnata has painted in 2 minutes, and we had Rahul singing. We had
those pictures also which I did recently in the lockdown.
Perfect. So we had Christy playing guitar. Wow! So this is an amazing painting. One more painting coming up from Varnata. So let's vote. I just want you all to vote for the best performer. And we have Vignesh who had shown the photographs. So please vote, start voting. We'll just give next 2 minutes for your maximum votes, and we can, in fact, all are super performers, and we can just see the votes. If somebody can tell me who has got the maximum votes. Okay, wow. So we are coming up with some cool photographs from Vignesh. These are the photographs which Vignesh has taken. He loves photography. Amazing, Vignesh. Okay, so few of the photographs are loading. Great, great, great. So great to see. Till then, you have to start voting on the best performer. Okay, so who's getting the max votes? In fact, all are the best. All have performed really best. But then, who's getting the max votes?
It says all 4.
Oh wow! So it's saying all 4. Amazing. So I don't want to really announce the best performer, but all were super good, and these are the lovely talents which you have to pursue apart from your studies, your technical skills. So don't forget to go ahead with your hobbies, and so that they can keep you chilled out in summer. So that's a success or secret mantra from my side. Be chilled out, be cool, don't be nervous, and pursue your hobbies. Enjoy life. Stay safe. Take care. So thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think all honestly, I think all of them did an amazing job. Their talents, and they also kept us entertained. They kept the audience entertained. You guys are all winners, and such amazing performances from all of you, and so much of talent. Varnata, beautiful watercolor painting there. So I think this just speaks, volumes of talent that's available, and you just need the right you just need the right platform, you just need the right forum, and you just need to raise your hand to step up to do this, and great things can happen. So I think congratulations to East Point College, and for honing such amazing talent. And it's not an easy job, because you're creating well-rounded, holistic development of these young minds. So I think you all are doing an amazing job. Congratulations to the whole management team, to the entire college, faculty, everybody who's a part of shaping these young minds. I'm amazed and I'm really touched with every single student's performance today on the talent. Manasvi, great job in getting these people's talent out as well. I totally enjoyed. I think this has been an amazing session, one of a kind that we've had. So much involvement from people in the audience as well, the students. I mean, there has been interesting comments coming continuously, and you all are staying engaged to the program. Thank you so much. And Vignesh, photography, yes, what an amazing talent, what a new way of looking at things and capturing that through your camera lens. Thank you for sharing your pictures. Again, would love to see more of it. So I'm going to be following all of you on Twitter as well, if I'm not following all of you. I know I'm following some of you already. So thank you so much for that. I think next we want to do some question and answers. I think there are some questions.
So thank you, Bhanu. I would also like to listen to your mentor, Kishore. Kishore, who was the best performer, or just you can tell your experiences about the students. How did you feel? How was Varnata? How was Rahul? How was Christy? How was Vignesh? And also the other students of East Point. So we would like surely to hear from your words. How was your experience?
So from my end, everybody are like hyperactive. So that is good part in Salesforce. You have to be hyperactive to achieve something. Okay. So I like everyone in that. Varnata, she is like yeah, she understands the terminologies, and then she's good in terms of understanding the concepts, business model, and all. And Christy, I have met him a couple of times, but interaction with him is like very cool, because he's, as I said, as he said, like he's a cool guy, right? So yeah, so he learns things. I mean, like he's interested to learn things. So from the questions, I have attended one of his sessions, the workshop sessions, and then the questions, like what he asked, he's eager to learn, but Salesforce will teach him for sure in one or the other way. I remember he was saying that he's yet to learn the development part. Yeah, for sure he will learn the development part, and then he will rock the show in Salesforce industry. And Rahul, yeah, he I mean, like he is one of the good guys, the taller guy, as Bhanu said. So the thing with him is he wants to achieve something out of everyone. Like, so that is why when I see others from EPCT, he's the first one who gets certified, if I'm not wrong. So Rahul is one guy, and he pinged me last week saying that, hey, I want to do something in development. So I asked him, like, what is your goal? So you want to be a developer, consultant, admin? He said, like, okay, I want to be a developer and I want to be an architect. So I gave him a suggestion, like, okay, go ahead in this track and then do all these things. Then he will be, I think, in couple of days he will write an he'll write PD1 for sure, a platform developer 1 certification. So I am all the best, Rahul, for it. And Vignesh, yes, he looks silent, but he's not silent for sure. So interaction with him is like just like I see myself in him, literally. So he is like a guy who wants to help others, who the people who are like non-technical background, the people who are in technical background, even from CS department or IS department in your college. So the way he helps, the way he mentors, there are like a couple of guys with Vignesh. Kudos to all of you guys, all your teammates, all your friends as well. So keep inspiring and keep learning. So Vignesh, I see him as a mentor for other people. And then yeah, I mean, like you all are good in one or the other way, but yes, you all are rock stars now.
Yeah. So this was Kishore, your past, your current, your future mentor. So go ahead and grab him anytime, and we are just eager to see you all chatting and troubling him, and he
You can
helping you
trouble me,
out.
guys. So that is what you can trouble me anytime. No worries. So if there is any delayed response, trouble me a lot. I'm happy to help you out.
That was really lovely to hear from you, Kishore, and thank you for everything, Kishore, what you do for all the students. And so moving ahead, I would like to congratulate Kumar Harsh Mathuri and Aditya Sinha for getting placed into Nagaro and UST Global. Congratulations, Kumar Harsh Mathuri and Aditya Sinha. So once again, for your awesome performance, as well as you getting placed into Nagaro and UST Global. Yeah. So this is a video where I just wanted to show you the small clipping of Varnata being featured at TDX. And congratulations, Varnata, once again for basically your entire success. And let me just quickly tell me whether you are able to see the video as well as the video.
So Varnata went global. We have a famous personality.
To take a minute and feature this incredible student who recently graduated from East Point in Bangalore, India. And she joined the Salesforce Student Journey India, which was an incredible journey of multiple trail mixes, earning multiple credentials. And you can see here she's earned 5 super badges. And then she joined us at Trailhead DX India in December and landed an offer as Associate Salesforce Developer at Daysworks Technologies. She's also a Trailhead Ranger, very active on social, and she even gives back by going back to her college to teach Salesforce to juniors. She just graduated college and she's already giving back to the community. What an incredible story.
Amazing, Varnata. I'm sorry, Bhanu, I interrupted you with this video.
No worries, Manasvi. I was saying we have a famous personality amongst us because Varnata has gone global now. She got recognized at a global level from Salesforce on her success. And big congrats and kudos to everybody who you gave your recognition and acknowledgement to. So that was again very nice of you to do that. So congratulations to everybody.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Renata. And next we have our upcoming student ambassador. So she is Rajeshri Chaudhary. So is she there on the cam? We would love to see her. So Rajeshri, can you come on a webcam?
Manasvi, she can't, I think. So maybe we can just bring her slide up.
Sure. So I think I'm sharing the slide. Okay. Are you able to see the slide?
Not yet.
Okay. So I am sharing it. Maybe our backend team can just help us out. We can just show the slide.
I think the next two, while the slide is coming up, I can say a few sentences. So I think there are very big shoes that have, that Varnata is leaving behind to be filled. She did an amazing job, I think, in, rallying the whole student community for this program. She was very actively involved in the whole program, and this role requires somebody to, act as a motivator for self-motivation, like Christy was saying, but also to motivate your fellow students as well, right? So big shoes to fill in after Varnata moving on. But having said that, she will get all the support that she needs from this amazing panelists here itself, for example, and from Kishore, who's the leader for the community group for all of Bangalore, and of course from the Salesforce team, that is Manasvi and I. She's going to get all the support to make sure that this program is once again successfully implemented in the college. And Prakash sir, I know we have your complete support to do this program, and we're really excited to do some amazing work ahead to have more and more such stories, more and more people joining such talent shows, and probably doing more of such sessions more often as well. Maybe we don't wait to do this once a year, because I just loved today's session. Maybe we look at doing it more often. I mean, I just feel I want more of this. So great program today, and again, looking forward to some amazing things from Rajshri. Lot of expectations landing on your shoulders, Rajshri, and I hope, and congratulations first of all for getting picked among all the students. You're getting picked as the ambassador for this program. Please stay connected with Kishore. He is the group leader, so he can guide you and help you on what can be done. And I hope that together you bring some amazing events into East Point College, talks, guest lectures, all of that amazing stuff happening in the college campus. So congratulations, Rajshri, and we are here to help you in any way that you need to make this successful again in your college.
Sure. Thank you, Bhanu. So let me quickly brief on her roles. So she will have to integrate the students into the community groups program. She'll be playing a vital role in connecting fellow students with the community. She will serve as a focal point for their college or university, and she'll also make suggestions to the community group leaders on what events to host or which topics they have to include to host the events. So congratulations, Rajeshri Chaudhary, once again for being chosen as the student ambassador for East Point College of Engineering and Technology. Next, we'll be moving on quickly to the Q&A from the students to the panelists, and I'll hand it over to Prakash sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Manasvi, Bhanu, Kishore, and all my students. It was something, it was a great experience today. Many times we have been doing sessions live, physical, getting into the auditorium, bring the people, sit on the dais. Probably this is something a totally different experience. Probably uh, this pandemic has taught us new things, and we have experimented many new things in this complete 2.5 months. And let us take questions. As Rajnish, if you can put questions to the panelists here, you can drag some questions from YouTube, and yeah, uh, a few questions which has come from the audience from YouTube and Facebook. Rajnish, will you put the questions on the screen, please? I had one question seeing it. If I'm able to drag this. Dhananjay, you are there at the back end? Yeah. This question is for Kishore. It has come from Facebook. Do we need to have a proper coding background for joining the developer option in Salesforce? Does Salesforce training use coding?
Kishore, I think you're on mute.
There are two answers for this. One is yes, you will have to learn developer because Indian market is developer market. You will have, for example, if there are like 100 job opportunities, in that 80 will be like for developers, and then 10 will be for not even 80. I mean like 60 will be for developers, 20 will be for admins, and 20 will be for consultants. So this way I can split it up because Indian market is like a developer market. Yeah, and the best developer will be the best admin from anybody who is working in Salesforce technology. So a developer will know most concepts out of admin. So yes, one is that, and there is no requirement like you will have to. Example, Christy, right? He's from a triple background or electrical background, and he doesn't have any. Coding background. So yes, he's landed. He got a job. He's working in Days Works, and everyone is happy for him. And yeah, there are like pretty much real examples where there are people who don't have technical background, and then we will who don't have technical background, and they are architects now, they are consultants now, they are like there are so many people who are admin consultants, and then yeah, there are people who are admins and learning codings as well. So it is not mandatory to have, if your passion is like doing consultant admin, yes, you can go ahead leaving this one, a developer. If your main role is like developer architect, then you will have to learn the fundamentals very strong, and then more concepts in terms of learning all the clouds architecture of Salesforce. Yes, that is required. I hope I answered both the things.
Thank you. Okay, I think this is one question from to Manasvi. Could you take it in the lighter side and explain the significance of sales in Salesforce? What does it convey the Salesforce customers?
Okay, so that's an interesting question. And coming back to, in fact, as Christy, I think, had mentioned that he thought Salesforce was first a sales job. So, what is the role of either technical students or engineering students, or how can they take up Salesforce? So basically, yes, see, of course, Salesforce is a CRM, and the sales part comes in when we are selling the product. So that's on a it's not on a lighter note, but then yes, the sales comes in when we try to sell the product as a CRM, and there are a lot of roles, as Bhanu has mentioned, for the technical and the non-technical students who can take up Salesforce. And what does it convey to the Salesforce customers? We have a lot of customers, not only in terms of the Salesforce CRM product, but yes, we do have a lot of learners who are on Trailhead today. So yes, it conveys a lot. So basically, as you have seen, as Bhanu has explained, Salesforce 360 model. So it conveys from the entire all angles how Salesforce is useful for any customer in terms of sales, marketing, or services what the platform provides.
Thank you, Manasvi. Thank you. We have another question from Ashish Purohit. He's from out of my system, external person. Why should I choose only Salesforce? There are many CRMs. Bhanu?
Yeah, so actually, I'm not sure when he says, why should I choose only Salesforce? Does he mean like to use it as a customer, or does he mean like to use it, I mean, to learn about it as a student? Because you're saying he's not from your system. So I don't know that, but I choose to answer both. So if you're a customer, I think I've already explained saying, customer is the central focus for everything that Salesforce does. They are in the, you saw in the customer 360 platform as well. Everything that's built on this platform, everything that is created to make it successful for the last 21 years is centered around customer being the king. So I think the company Salesforce itself has figured out the success rate. Also, I was reading some articles saying that, showing how I'm by the way ex Oracle. I've worked with Oracle for more than a decade, and I've done 2 stints with Oracle. So I always and the company owner or the CEO of Salesforce, who started off this organization, is also from Oracle background. So it's always interesting for me to go back and I follow him. I see how he is taking this company into which direction and all of that. And it's very interesting to see how Salesforce is doing vis-a-vis all the other companies as well. It's been the number one CRM for the last 6 consecutive years. This is a company who is continuing to grow at a very fast rate. I don't have that slide, but I'm happy to share. You can even Google as well. If you look at all the other traditional organizations, this is one company that is continuing to show double-digit growth. Whereas there have been companies who have slowed down, and without taking names, they are not growing as fast as this organization. So growth also means that there is new talent that is required. So if you're a student, the second part of the question, if you are a student, you want to be joining an organization which is steady, stable, and also showing a growth in their overall performance as well, because that means that they are innovating, they are staying current in today's market, they are bringing in all those changes to be relevant so that customers continue to buy more and there's more demand for their product or their service. So you want to join such an organization that is going to be steady. You also want to be joining an organization which believes in giving back. And Salesforce, we have this policy of giving back where 1% of our profit is given back to NGOs, 1% of employees' time. Like myself, I give back in terms of volunteering, and I don't have to take holiday to do any voluntary work. 56 days in a year, I can do voluntary work to give back in my community. And I can choose any project. It can be at an education institution, it can be cleaning up a lake, it can be cleaning up a road in Bangalore, it can be anything that I can choose to give back as an employee of this organization. And 1% of our software, again, we donate back to organizations to teach, to non-profit organizations to use our software, where we don't charge them. 10 licenses can be given to every education institution or a non-profit organization. So it's a great company to work with, and it's a great organization. A lot of our customers and past partners also follow our philosophies of giving back, this 1% pledge. A lot of our partners follow the same principles. So especially the ones who are complete Salesforce shops, they tend to take this philosophy. So you will be working in a culture, a very similar culture. You also saw a lot of these fun characters. So we also believe that while you're doing all this, we need to have a little bit of a work-life balance and fun as well. So that's the reason we had Manasvi doing the fireside chat, and we brought out the human side, the talents of these students as well. Because end of the day, we are not just robots in front of a computer, right? We are human beings having our own talents, having our own personalities, and we want to make sure that comes across. And that's how the organization is as well. So I'm super happy to be part of this organization, and that's what I think would come across in my message as well. And hopefully, it gives you a little bit of an insight what the company looks like, to motivate you to go and find out more about it. So that's where I would say I joined Salesforce, and is a good reason for you to consider looking at Salesforce as well. Thank you, sir.
True. Thank you. I think another question to Bhanu for you only. how difficult is to build a career into Salesforce? Let us know, keeping both IT and non-IT aspirants into consideration.
Yeah, it's not difficult at all. It's because it is so programmatic. We try to, give you help in every step of the way, and also as an option for everybody, like even underrepresented people, people who don't go into formal education system, especially in the US and other places globally as well. If they are not even part of college, we still say you can come on to the Salesforce platform. There are different groups across the globe who can, who help people to get onto Salesforce. So, having said that, it is not difficult at all. There is a free learning platform like Trailhead. I, as an employee as well, or Kishore, from the community side, or Manasvi, we all go to this platform to learn. So there is, first of all, no differentiation saying, employees get access to this, everybody else gets access to that. No, it's the same platform where we all go and learn, and that is available for you to start off with as a student, right? So this great, amazing content is all there for you to go and leverage, and there is an amazing, vibrant, very, very supportive community who helps people, take in people as part of our family. We call it, there is even in fact, there is even a term for it. We call it as the Ohana. So Ohana in Hawaiian means family, and we believe that anybody who comes into, our ecosystem is part of our family. So every step of the way there is, there is support. You don't have to be alone. You're never alone in Salesforce, by the way. So you get onto this program, you connect with people, you're constantly learning, you're constantly having fun. There are so many amazing events every weekend. For example, if you follow Varnata, just giving you an example, just follow Varnata and you'll see how many events are happening on a week, because she will keep retweeting, and that's how the community has spread and become vibrant. So I would say it's not difficult at all, whether you're from IT or non-IT. If you are from non-IT, speak to Christine, right? So he can tell you how easy was it for him. I mean, if he can do it, I'm sure you can do it. That's how it is always, right? We always see someone doing it. Somebody said we can't run a mile in less than 4 minutes, and somebody did it. Now everybody is looking at how can I reduce that time more and more. So if Christy can do it, you can do it. That's my mantra for that answer.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhanu. Ankit Vishan, can I first and second student join the course and training program?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I would say start off with the admin track if you're in the first year, second year, so that you can learn the basics about the platform. And then by the time you're in the third and the fourth year, you can start looking at the developer track where you will learn the coding language called Apex. So absolutely, you can start off. We even have students in high school who are doing Trailhead, by the way. So we have some of our own employees' kids doing Trailhead and learning right from 6th standard, 8th standard doing trail mixes. Also, there is a lot of content. I just want to share, there is this pandemic situation going on, but there is a lot of content on well-being as well. So if you guys want to go and check out on meditation, on just general well-being, lifestyle, all that information is there on Trailhead.
Okay, thank you, Bhanu. Kishore, I think you want to tell something.
Yes. So for me, the question, so how to sign up for Trailhead? Go to trailhead.salesforce.com, and then you can just register from your, either you can register from your Gmail or Facebook social. Hello, can you?
Yeah, your network is you have some network issues. I feel so, Kishore.
Okay, so is it good now?
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay. So yes, for first year, second years, directly you can jump into admin, as Bhanu said. It is like damn easiest thing. You just have to configure things. That's all. You just have to work with workflows. It is all UI based scenarios. There is nothing like you will have to write rules and then you have to set tons of codes. Nothing like that. And coming to the second one, developer, yes, if you know OOPS concept, that is more than enough. You can rock the show in Apex. And then if you know JavaScript and HTML, yes, you can rock the show in Lightning. So yeah, there are so many ways where you can learn all these things. Go to Trailhead and then sign up for this event job ready program, and then it is a step-by-step curated content, and then you can learn more things from there. Yes.
Thank you.
So on the job ready program, sir, I just want to say that we have not opened this for every college, by the way. This year, we have handpicked a few colleges that we want to work with, where we want to encourage deeper learning. So we have picked the colleges where we are running this program. So if it is coming to your college, that means that you're already successful and you've done something right, right? And that is your sir. So Prakash sir actually cracking it last year and allowing us to come in here again this year. Thank you, sir, again. So I would say if you are from East Point College, then please reach out to your faculty on how you can sign up to this program. If you are not from East Point and you're from any other college, also please reach out to Prakash sir, because if at all we do open in any other college, we bring this program, we would do it only on his recommendation. I'm going live, and even if it is getting recorded, I'm perfectly fine in communicating this. That only if that college is going to come recommended through him, are we going to consider them doing this program in their college. But having said that, I think, congratulations for East Point, and this is happening only in your college. So please take advantage of it and make use of this opportunity. And to Raksha's question about, how does this program help? It's a program that is specifically for skill. It is a skilling program specifically for jobs. And in the process, we are creating lifetime learners like Rahul. It's not that you do this one time and you go away, but you continue on your learning for the rest of your life. So this is a journey that we all have to do. You don't learn just one time. You don't stop learning after you graduate from your college. So this is also a lifetime opportunity of improving your career and really becoming a specialist in an area, which again increases your chances of becoming successful, becoming a specialist, and things like that. So that also naturally transpires into that kind of pay as well, right? So salaries and everything also will be very proportional to how much of a specialist you become. So it doesn't stop there. So for example, like Rahul, he started off with admin certification. He's already getting ready for developer. And I'm sure he's not going to stop there. He's going to then start looking at how do I become probably an analyst or a consultant or an architect. So this is a very, it's a lifetime learning opportunity. So I would really request all of you to consider and, give it a shot. It's very easy. So give it a shot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for keeping trust on me, Bhanu. I think there's another question. In how many countries Salesforce is operating, and what is the contribution of India in its growth?
So, sir, we had, I think, about 150 countries that joined TDX that ran last year. So that's a big number. And because of the pandemic, we went virtual with that event. Usually it is hosted only in the US, and people travel from all over the world for that event. And we have another big event that is coming up in November called as Dreamforce. This is again a flagship event of Salesforce. And we are, I think, expecting at least 1 million people to join onto that program. So we have people from across the globe. I myself run the Asia Pacific region. I cater to that entire region, this program. So there is, this is a global program, and we have representation from almost every country. We have very good representation. So in fact, we have a lot of people that we are not able to cater to. And like I said, we go deep. We believe in deep engagement. We don't want people to just sign up and then disappear. So people who are really interested in colleges where we know who will take this program to completion are the ones that we engage with. And I think the second part of the question was, what is the contribution of India in its growth? The big 5 global system integrators are all based here in India: Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Accenture, Cognizant, Deloitte. They are all based in here in India. So that means that we have a large talent pool demand that is getting created through our global system integrators, and they are based all here in India. That is the reason why we have 500,000 jobs that are going to be coming up through these partners by the year 2025. This is what has been projected based on the business that we are doing with each of these organizations, right? So that's the reason why I and Manasvi are here today, to create that talent pool, to bring in that fresh talent into our ecosystem. We want we see the demand today in the market. Also, it's a full stack program. You're not just learning one Apex language and going away. You're learning the entire platform. You're learning how to develop an application and deploy it as well on the platform. So it's a full stack program. So when students apply for these jobs, they are not just joining as one developer for one coding language like in other organizations, but they are actually joining as developers for a full stack program.
Thank you, Bhanu. Thank you so much. Okay, I think uh, uh, we want to close it out. Before we close, we have a link which has been shared on your screen on the Facebook and YouTube. Kindly give your feedback for the session. There's a columns. Don't miss to give the feedback. It helps us to improve our next sessions. Before closing, I want to tell everyone that we have officially launched for the 2021 batch. Registrations have opened. Manasvi Madam has already shared the link, and in turn, that link is open now to all my students. Please follow up with Tina and Rashmi. They are the SPOC for Computer Science and Information Science Department. You can reach out to there on their mobile phones. We have created an exclusive WhatsApp group for 2021 batch now. I think we want to go and rock and learning happen. One thing I want to just, with my experience of being around 23 years in industry and academia, I never seen a product like Trailhead, a learning platform like Trailhead. I've seen the AWS, I've seen with VMware, I've seen with a lot of other platforms, but Trailhead is something amazing. We have been listening about self-paced learning, learning by yourself, but never we have seen this type of product. Probably this could be the next game changer in education services. Probably this Trailhead product, the way I visualize and see the model, super badgers, rangers, labs online, playgrounds, and all those things, it is something amazing. Probably this could be the next game changer in way the engineering education services would be delivered in next years to come down. Okay. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you so much. I want to thank Kishore, Bhanu, Manasvi, all my students. Thanks for all your support. You have been supporting us. Request again to support, and we want to see that we scale up in good numbers in the next coming years. Thank you once again. All the best to all the people. Be at home, be safe. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. All the best to one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It was
Thank you,
lovely
sir.
today. Thank you.